What happens after a thought? An intriguing question that leaves us suspended between the realms of philosophy, psychology, and neurology. It's a query that has captivated thinkers from ancient philosophers to modern neuroscientists. Consider the perspective of a philosopher. After a thought, according to them, comes the interpretation. This is where the raw data of the thought gets dissected, analyzed, and eventually understood. It's a process akin to unraveling a complex tapestry thread by thread, each one representing a different aspect of the thought. Now, let's delve into the realm of psychology. In this field, thinkers propose that the aftermath of a thought is often an emotion. This emotion might be a subtle whisper or a roaring wave, depending on the nature of the thought. For instance, a thought about a cherished memory might stir up feelings of nostalgia, while a thought about an upcoming challenge might spark a surge of anxiety. From a neurological standpoint, the journey doesn't end after a thought. Neuroscientists suggest that once a thought occurs, it triggers a cascade of neural activity. This involves the firing of neurons, the release of chemicals, and the strengthening of certain neural pathways. It's a rapid, complex, and intricate dance, all happening within the confines of our skulls. In essence, after a thought, there is a myriad of possibilities. Philosophers might argue its interpretation, psychologists would propose its emotion, and neuroscientists would suggest it's a series of neural activities. Regardless of the perspective, one thing remains clear. Thoughts are not the end, but rather the beginning of a fascinating journey. They are the sparks that ignite a multitude of processes, whether it's the interpretation of the thought, the emotion it stirs up, or the neural activity it triggers. So, what comes after a thought? It seems the answer is as complex and diverse as the thoughts themselves. Whether it's interpretation, emotion, or neural activity, each aftermath of a thought adds another layer to our understanding of the human mind. And as we continue to explore this enigma, we uncover more about not just our minds, but ultimately ourselves.